It's Oluwole Sala. I'm here to talk about collaborating with technology. And with me here, Olamiro Mayowa, who is going to be talking about the first generation. Then Balogun Ofe, who is going to be talking about the second generation, and Sukat Lilian, who is going to be talking about the third generation. Then Muftiat Shitu, who is going to be talking about the fourth generation. In the first generation, we had the introduction of email messaging, and the first email messaging was sent by Real Tom Linson. Due to the success of email, address book, business cards, and contact management was also introduced. Also, calendars and management was also added because due to appointment scheduling of email clients. In the second generation, we had instant messaging, also known as text, which consists of a real-time text-based interaction over a network. We also have texting, and we also have a group decision support system, which is like a video conferencing whereby a group of people see face to face over the internet, which of them make decisions better. Then we have web conferencing also, which is also called webinars. It's also the same thing, it's more alike to the GDSS. And we have interactive videos, we have shared workspaces. In the third generation, we had blogs, wikis, social networks and profiles, microblogging and words. Virtual words in the sense that where people are able to make use themselves using different virtual objects in like an animated form also. In the fourth generation, we had unified communication and universal dashboards.
When we're talking about email is a private communication between two or more parties who have an account on the internet. When we are talking about the email, the first example of email can be found on computers at MIT in a program called Mailbox all the way back in 1965. Users of MIT computers could leave messages with this program on computers at the university for other users who will see the messages for next time they log on to the computer. The system was quite effective, but only if the people wishing to communicate with each other were regularly using the same computer. In 1969, the US Department of Defense implemented PRANET, Advanced Research Project Agency Network, a network connecting numerous computers across the department for the purpose of communication within the organization. On October 29, 1969, the first message was sent from computer to computer on PRANET. It was 1971 when Ray Tomlinson invented and developed electronic mail. As we know it today by creating a PRANET networked email system. The advantages of email. The cost of sending an electronic message is nominal. Two, the messages are sent and received instantly. Three, you can attach pictures, videos, songs to our emails and send it to anyone. An address book and business cards. An address book is a computer file which contains a list of email address. So an address book is also a book in which you write people's names and addresses. When we are talking about business cards are cards bearing business information about a company or individual. They are shared during formal introductions as convenience and memory aids. A business card typically includes the giver's name, company, or business affiliation, and contact information such as street addresses, telephone number, fax number, email addresses, and websites. Before the advent of electronic communication, business cards might also include telex details. Now they may include social media addresses such as Facebook and Twitter. In the late 20th century, technological advances drove changes in style, and today, a professional business card will often include one or more aspects of striking visual design. The discussion forum. The acronymous discussion forum evolved from the earlier bulletin board as an online site in which people could post text messages, reply to others at any time, and discuss the topic of interest. Discussion forums can be quite valuable when properly managed with an understanding of how the human element unfolds in online collaboration.
So I'm going to be talking about instant messaging, shared workspaces, um, and interactive video, and some other aspects of the second generation technology. Okay, for interactive video now. For interactive video, um, it's a kind of software whereby a customer can watch a video, and then while watching the video, the customer can click on a sticky note in order to purchase a product, or you know or 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 just get the product or check details about the product. That's for interactive video. Examples of interactive video, we have um, we have YouTube, where a customer can be watching a video, and while watching the video, towards the end of the video, you will see some products where you can click on, and then when you click on when you click on that product, it takes you right to the website where you can purchase the product. So that's an example of interactive video. So now we also have text messaging. Now text messaging is very clear and simple. Text messaging uses interconnections between cellular networks to send and receive messages. It doesn't require any form of software application or any form of mail for the recipient or for the sender to transmit messages. Text messaging is quite unique in the sense that all that is needed is for the phone numbers of the sender and the phone numbers of the receiver in order to receive such message and in order to send such messages to share information. Now, text messaging is basically not used in enterprises for sharing of information. Mostly, it's usually used between individuals. Facebook and WhatsApp, you require a software for you to transmit messages between two parties. So now for instant messaging, we can vividly say that it's much more faster than the use of email, where someone can wait for an amount of time before receiving a mail, and then before the person even sends the email again, it can be quite a bit of a second. But for instant messaging, it's just quick and fast, and I guess that's one of the reasons why the second generation is much better and much faster than the first generation. For group decision system is basically used between groups. It is mainly used between groups, majorly small group of people trying to come together, putting their heads together, and and make use of a platform where they can share information, where they can build each other individually. For group decision system, we have examples like video conferencing, and we have examples like group scheduling, where the activities of each member of the group is being scheduled. And majorly, group decision system is used between small group of people that are being assigned a task in order to perform the task. And usually, the results of work in the group decision system, it gets faster and it gets more efficient than other types of platforms.
The third generation is categorized by widespread participation and end user contribution. And some of the tools I'll be talking about that we use in this generation are blogs. A blog is, which is a short form of weblog, is a website commonly mostly composed of ongoing commentary, images, links to other online resources. Um, it's more like a website owned by an individual or an organization where they talk about trending topics of interest, and the website contains boxes provided for your comments. Like the people who visit the website can actually comment on what they have read and their own take on um, the particular topic in question. A blog is arranged in reverse chronological order, meaning that the latest post appears on top. And then also, there are lots of online resources and tools and free website creation tools that you can use to create your own blog, for free. So this encourages more participation and more, online presence of people. Companies also make use of blogs by engaging their customers and getting the views of their customers preferences, customer feedback. The second tool I'll be talking about is wiki. Wikis are they're more like web pages that are editable. So a user logs into that web page online, and then he's able to edit some sentences, edit some words to reflect the current trends and current happenings. A website is easily editable because the software used to create the wiki is very simple to use and operate. Wiki pages include a lot of hyperlinks where you can click a link and it leads you to another website or web page or a video, or so you can read more on the related topic. The third one I'll be talking about is social networking. Social networks are very common, and they are very they are in much use in this era. We're talking about the Facebook, we're talking about WhatsApp. It gives every individual an online presence. You can make posts, you can make reviews, other updates, you can add comments, links, images, and these data are collated by companies and are used for analysis and analytics, for improvements to their existing goods and all that, because it actually reflects the views of customers, of people, and their preferences.
So the fourth generation is unified communication. A major recent advance in collaboration is less of technology and more how we can integrate this technology and use them. A unified communication is an umbrella term for the integration of multiple enterprise communications into a single streamlined interface with the goal of what improving productivity and user experience. So when we talk about unified communication, we are saying how do we integrate various technologies such as voice calls, video conferencing, presence awareness, instant messaging into a streamlined interface in order to improve productivity and user experience. Okay, so the second tool of the fourth generation is Universal Dashboard. Universal Dashboard are imagined that help people manage their unified communications, providing quick access to context indicators, email, secure instant messaging, voice and video calling, conference calling, corporate RSS feeds, and more. Now, the software can also integrate with the company's ERP and customer relationship management system to launch detailed contact information on the screen based on the incoming caller ID. Now, in this case of Universal Dashboard, when the caller calls into the company, it's easier for the company to have a detailed information about the caller instead of them waiting to identify who is this customer or not. So these collaborative technologies affect behavior of
human in some ways. Now, unfamiliar communication tools, QWERTY keyboards, control, mice, cameras are more complicated to use to communicate, often interfering with small interactions. Also, we have reduced the media richness. Text-based online interactions are particularly lacking in media richness, with no non-verbal cues to refine and clarify messages. Also, we have greater physical distance. Now, online interactions occur between people who are both physically separate and also alone with their computers or other devices. Okay, many online environments heighten the perception of anonymity, making participants feel as though they are not identifiable to others. And we have unclear audience. Since electronic communications can be archived and easily transmitted to others, the size and composition of the audience is not clear. And that's all under the first generation of collaboration technologies.